Right, it's now the morning after the night before. I've had a 9 hour rest. I can set off in 5 minutes. So, having had to go on that diversion, well, not the diversion, having diverted round the closure on the A1, so I've come all the way down the M1. Decided to stop on Toddington, which for those that don't know is like I'll not say the bottom of the M1, but not far off the M25. And as usual, packed inside it like sardines, because it was about 9:30, something like that. So I've had to park, if you will, behind, you know, obviously this lot are in the normal spaces. I've just had to nip in behind them. I've left enough room on the other side for people on this side to get out, so even though I'm not in a space, people can still get in and still get out. So it's looking like we're going to be at Sandwich about 9:30. I originally told them 9 o'clock, but the instructions would be there before 10, so hopefully we're still on track to get this delivery off. And then hopefully when we get there, I hope I'm not waiting, because that'll put me behind them for going picking these empty pallets up. So I'm just going to have my brew, give it 5 minutes and then set off. So that's where we're up to. Right, so this is the area, let me put my teeth in. This is the area in which I thought I'd be parking up last night. So off to the left, at the back of the industrial estate, you've got Titan truck stop, and off to the right you've got the other one. I forgot what it's called. Is it something Dyke? Tyke, Min? I can't even remember. So, but this is where we were supposed to be last night, and I'm now into an hour and 45 minutes driving. We're on track to be in Sandwich at 10 o'clock, which is the time I originally got told they needed the delivery, even though I told them yesterday that I'd probably be there at 9. So I've just rung them up with an update, and it's the load actually isn't booked in. Well, it is booked in, but it's not. It's one of these places where you just turn up because it's a morning delivery. They just put 10 o'clock on the posting online. So even though I'm going to be late, if I'm later than 10 o'clock, it won't matter. So that's down to the left. Titan's down there somewhere. I've not actually stopped on Titan before. I've stopped on the other one. What is it? Moss Dyke? I can't even remember. I'll have to look it up. But I do remember down to the left. I don't know if any of you older boys will remember Truck World. I laugh because that's when truck stops actually put entertainment on. So you'd go in one night, there might be a comedian on, and then you go in on another night, there'd be a stripper on. And strippers in truck stops were quite regular. I think they used to have them on at Chesterfield as well. Where else did they have them? I can't even remember. I just remember seeing them at Chesterfield and down here at Truck World. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? When you park up at night at a truck stop these days, most drivers, they may go and have something to eat and then it's straight back to the cabin, hide themselves away. Whereas a few years ago, I'm talking pre kind of Netflix and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Just when the time I'm talking about is when internet was a new thing and you didn't have it mobile, if at all, at home. You had dial-up at home, or you didn't even have it because it was a new thing. People didn't have email addresses. So as a result, when you parked up at night on a truck stop or even on an industrial estate, you'd go and find something to do. So the good thing was that a lot of the truck stops actually put on a bit of entertainment, which I think they should bring back. Now tonight you must remind me to pay for this toll crossing, because I always forget. The amount of times I've been over the Mersey at Runcorn and Widnes and forgot to pay is unbelievable. So I've started writing it on my hand now when I cross. But there's going to be 2 crossings today. Obviously I'll be coming back the other way. I say crossings, I'll be going underneath on the way back through the tunnel. So hopefully now I've got through all the traffic on the M1, because after I came out of Toddington it was just gridlock basically all the way down to M25. Got on the M25 and then they've got a lane closed all around that top section. and as I got to what, the A127 then coming round, that excuse me, that's when it started clearing up. So hopefully now we've gone across the bridge, we'll have a clear run into East Kent, because a lot of the other traffic at this time of the morning will be coming the opposite direction. Are you going to dive in here? Just been on the radio that today, Wednesday, it's going to be the busiest day of the year on the roads. Wednesday and Friday of this week. So today, I already know today's going to be a disaster. I'm going to have plenty of time to get this off, plenty of time to go and pick the pallets up from Deal. Should have enough time to get to Cambridge, but I just know what's going to happen. Got to be at Cambridge before 3:30, and it's now 9:15. So in real terms, it's easily done, innit? But I just know it's gonna turn into a nightmare. I'll probably get held up here. Hopefully I won't. Having never been here before, I don't know how busy it gets. Then I'm going to the building site, collecting these empty pallets. And you can bet they're not going to be all there in a nice pile, or nice piles, ready to load straight away. But we'll see when we get there. And this is a problem you face. You go out your way to get things done, arrive at places, and I'll not say nobody cares, but they're unaware of what you've got to do. Yeah, they may have got rid of the pallets, but they're unaware that the pallets then have to be in a certain location at a certain time as well. But once they're picked up, it's not their problem anymore, is it? Blustery this morning. So can you see on the other side all that traffic heading towards the M25? I just hope it's all cleared up later when we're coming back. So we're just on the excuse me, we're just on the outskirts of Sandwich now, and I've just gone past a truck stop that I didn't even know existed. So on this main road between Ramsgate and Sandwich, on the dual carriageway on the southbound side, on the left hand side, called Embassy, I think it was Embassy Truck Stop. So I'll bear that in mind for next time, and maybe it's of use to one of you. Oh, and I've gone the wrong way now because I'm talking. should have gone left at that roundabout. Yellow line. Cheers, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Shut now. Got to scan a QR code to get in. And you scan the QR code to get a map of where this place is on this industrial estate. So rather than saying just follow the road round and it's on your left, you've got to scan a code.
Google thingy view. I don't think it's that one. Is it that one? Is that one? Yeah. Is it that one?
Right, I've just been in and seen him. He's just moving some pallets. There's no one else here, so I'm going to get tipped straight away, which is a good thing. I just need the bin men to move and then I can get in. Right, bin men have gone. Hopefully he's shifted these pallets. Just a couple left. Get in position. a van comes flying in. Just give it a minute. Right, so we got that up pretty sharpish. It's now 25 to 11. So hopefully, if I can just get loaded with these pallets without any delays in deal, we should be all right. I've already had them on phone asking what time I'm going to be there, so they must be expecting me. Right, now this one is in deal. My sat nav, though I tend not to take that much because I tend to know where I'm going a lot of the time. I only use it for traffic and just for ETAs and stuff like that sometimes. So I'm going into Deal now. Sat nav's got me bypassing Deal down to Dover and coming back up from the south side, because I know that in Deal there's a low bridge. And so that's probably why it's doing it. But you can easily bypass the low bridge. It means going through outskirts of the town. Let's see where we are now. So as I approach the low bridge, I know I can turn left, snake around and then back out on another road. So I've decided to come in the top end And as you can see, there's a diversion around this 3.9 metre bridge. So just be aware that you can get in and out and around Deal if you want. Because there is an industrial estate down here on the left that I used to deliver to. I think it was down there. And this is shaved, it's only shaved 5 or 6 minutes off, but every little helps sometimes, doesn't it? There's a 13-foot bridge down that road. It's just the railway line. So there's 2 low bridges, and I think this is a, I don't think it's a level crossing, I think you go over a bridge down here. Ah, that's it. The industrial estates down here on the left that I used to go to, not that left, they just look pretty similar. So whether you're coming from Dover side or Sandwich side, you can get through Deal, so just be aware of it. It might come in useful one day for one of you. So that was the railway bridge that you go over, the railway line that you go over. Phone box. Bit tight this roundabout, but if you're in an Arctic you can get round it, because I used to. So once we get outside the south side of Deal now, we're looking for a Taylor Wimpey site on Dover Road. So hopefully it's just down here on the left. Right, there's a yellow, see the yellow sign on the lamppost up ahead? That's an indication of all the new building sites. So any new drivers looking for building sites, look out for these yellow signs. Why is it pointed down there? Oh, that's Wellington Gardens. I want Wellington Paddocks. Looks like a building site, done it up there on left. Just because that van were coming out, I didn't know whether that were the contractors. Thinking there might have been a site entry up there. Well, this is the bad boy here. Well, hopefully it is. Wellington Paddocks. This is what you get, vans parked all over the show as well. Excuse me, mate. Have I come in the right way for the site compound, do you know, for the building site?
This is the only way in now.
Right.
So you go left here.
Yeah.
For you it's going to be a bit tight as you get around there.
Right, okay.
But you do a left here, just follow the road down and you'll see the...
Down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see the gate man shed.
Oh, right, cool.
But if you follow that road along, that takes you to the compound.
Right.
It does get tight there.
Right, nice one. Appreciate it.
But
Cheers.
you're in the right area.
Right, cool.
Right.
Thank you. All right.
Right.
Cheers. Are you all right? Pulling forward a bit. Oh, yeah. Good. Have a good day. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, thanks. So luckily, that guy's just moved his red van. But he said it's dead tight down here. And this is the only way in. And just for reference, the damage on that grass is already there. You ain't going? Are you waiting to go in? Waiting? I'll just move out here for a minute. Cool, thank you. Bollocks. So there's no room inside. The scaffolding lorries waiting behind me. We've got some tarmac coming. They want me to block this scaffolding wagon in and then shift it backwards and forwards, so it's going to be a right pain. I'm not going to film it, it's only empty pallets. So as you can see, I'm back where I started because I went down, started loading the pallets, but they're expecting a tarmac delivery and it's a really tight site. That, can you see the truck down there on the left? The white one, I don't know if you can see it over there. He's scaffolder, he's waiting to go in. Well, you can't get in, you've got to park in front of them houses down there where he is and block the road. It's a right faff. So this is going to cock it up. So I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And then it's what? 11:30 now. What's Cambridge? About 3 hours from here. Just short of 3 hours. And I need to be there before 3. Fucking hell. 3:30 I think, and it's 11:30 now. And I need to try and squeeze 30 minutes in somewhere. So it's not looking good. What a pain in the arse. So, went in, they loaded a couple of stacks of pallets, then the tipper truck, the tarmac guy had to go in, which I get, I've no issue with it. It's just these building sites aren't big enough. So then I had to wait for him to tip his tarmac, then he came out, then I went in again, got another couple of stacks of pallets on, and then they came out and said, I'm going to have to move again, because the removal men are here because someone's moving in their house. So I moved out again, and now I finally, an hour later, got back in and put some more empty pallets on. I've mentioned it before about considerate construction, and they have all these signs everywhere and mega health and safety on building sites, and you turn up with a truck and they can't even allocate a space for you to park in. Because here you've got to park outside occupied houses. You can't actually get onto the working site where the site compound is. So all this considerate construction, health and safety, it's just when it suits, I don't know, seems to be when it suits them if you're working on the site, so they've no comeback if you, I don't know, screw a screw in your finger and you've not got your gloves on. They can say, oh, you didn't have your gloves on. Whereas a truck goes on site, causes some damage, or there's an incident, it's on you, innit? Right, so we've got to go, it's just gone 12. Cambridge is just shy of 3 hours. I've got to be there at 3 and I still need to have a break. So it's not happening. So now we're heading down towards Dover and I'm just debating whether to go up. Because I don't come down here very often. I don't know what's quicker, either heading up towards the tunnels and the bridge, bypassing Canterbury, or staying on the M20 to Maidstone and then just nipping up, cutting across, or staying on the M20 till it turns into the 286, you know what I mean, and just staying on it till I hit the 25. Right, so I've come out a deal, I've jumped on the this bit, the A2. I'm going to bypass Canterbury and go that way. I'm not going to get to Cambridge till about 3:30, and I think they knock off at 3. So I've rang the people I've done it for, and they've just said give them an update in a bit, but I don't know what kind of update I can give them other than I'm going to be there later than 3:30 because I'm stuck in traffic. So I'm still going to be there late either way, aren't I? But at least I'm keeping them informed, and that's the main thing. Just communicate with your customer. And all this stems from the hold up on the A1 last night. Stuck in it for, I can't remember, maybe 90 minutes. Then find out that it's actually closed. So then diverted off around Barnsley that added God knows how much time onto it. Which meant I had to park up earlier than I wanted to. And at that time of night, 8, 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever it was, you can't get in touch with your customers to let them know what's going on. You can only do that the following morning. So that's why I never like booking loads in advance when I've got stuff on. But in this instance, because it was like East Kent, Dover, Sandwich, Deal area, I didn't want to be stuck down here knowing I've got to get back up to Uttoxeter kind of empty at this time, thinking, oh, do I go back empty, do I wait, do I go back empty, do I wait, because you never know, you tend to struggle from, well, I've always struggled from down here getting something back. So when that popped up, it was ideal, and when it popped up, I'm looking at my times and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I've got plenty of time. But like I said, I knew it had turned to shite, and it kind of has, because whatever happens, I'm still going to have these pallets on tomorrow morning when I'm supposed to be in Uttoxeter. But because I've got a good relationship with the people in Uttoxeter, or the people I do the job with, I know that's fine. We can sort that between us. So I'm going to jump back on here now, head back up to the M25, and I'll probably see you when we get to the tunnel. Just one other thing, if you're ever coming around Dover, if you head towards Canterbury on the A2 out of Dover, get to this roundabout here. I don't know the A road, you'll see McDonald's, BP's over there. Turn left at this roundabout onto the industrial estate, and that's where Dover truck stop is. It's actually signposted there, so if you come up the A2, it's signposted on the approach. To this big roundabout, and then signposted on the exit, and it's just on the industrial. It's not as though it's turn left there and keep on going for miles, turn left there and it's just on the industrial estate. my old mate Dave, I think he was from Walthamstow, but he moved up to Manchester. And he was a Millwall fan. He went home and away all through like the 80s. Loved Millwall, like I said. I'm sure he was from Walthamstow. Or Isle of Dogs, Walthamstow, that kind of area. Proper Millwall Cockney. And he always used to say, yeah, alright my old Macca, my old China. Gonna go through the pipe. Never called it a tunnel, called it a pipe. Yeah, we're gonna go through the pipe. Went through the pipe down again. Kicked off in Gillingham. And I believe it was at Luton, the famous Luton incident. But yeah, he was a great bloke. I think he's passed away now though. Cockney Dave. Did the usual, I think. Met a bird, moved away. Wore a flat cap half the time as well. I mean, flat caps were always associated with Yorkshire, aren't they, and Lancashire and places like that. But I think you need to shove in the, I mean, years ago, East End of London as well. Right, so we're still on track for about 3:15. I've not been held up yet. So I'll make a phone call in a minute and see where we stand. Couldn't hit him either outside lane. He's just gone flying down that hill. We've got Yon Mon here. Had a blowout. So just on the outskirts of Cambridge now, just coming to the second collection. It's now 3:15. I've been told that normally cut-off's between 3 and past. So let's wait and let's have a see. There's the airport. That's what we want. Springstead Village, which is signposted from that roundabout. And we're looking for Bellway Homes. Should be right at a roundabout up here. Sign posted again on a yellow sign. This will be it now, right, won't it, over there with all flashing lights. Forklifts over here. We'll go to the site. Because this road might go all the way around. So remember when I said it had all turned to cack? So I've got here on time, kind of. They weren't for letting me in because it had gone 3 o'clock, but then I spoke to the contact I'd been given, and all the pallets were collected this morning by someone else. So I've been in, turned round, I'm just waiting to leave, but before I leave I've just got to wait for a phone call just to double check. I've rang the people who've given me the load. They want to check the customer's alright with that, or find out exactly what's going on, and then we'll be up to Swaddling Court, but that's not going to get off now till tomorrow morning. I might have had just enough time, if I'd have stayed on M11 then and carried on, to get there and get tipped tonight, but because I've diverted off and come into to Cambridge, because I've come off and come into Cambridge, and now I'm waiting, I'll end up getting up to Swaddling Court too late now. So if someone had just rang and said the pallets aren't there anymore, because I've rang them a couple of times giving them an ETA for arrival, because that's what they asked for, and because there was a query about what time, you know, you're allowed in, 3 o'clock, 3:30, I rang these particular people who said they'd ring their contact and ring me back, and they never rang me back. So I've got here and there's nothing to collect, and even though it's just empty pallets, so it doesn't really matter when it gets delivered. Well, it wouldn't, but I'm booked up tomorrow and I'm going to have to deliver this now tomorrow. If I were collecting from here, yeah, I'd still have to deliver tomorrow, because we put that down to the delay on the A1, but it's little things like this that are just frustrating. So we'll just wait and see what happens. think that must have been the nicest forklift driver. Cheers. I've ever come across on a building site. Especially at 4 o'clock. Cheers, thank you. All the best, yeah, eventually, yeah. So where I scraped my bumper now. Oh no. Yeah, he was a jolly chap. Understood the predicament I was in. So we're all good to get up to Swaddling Court now. The thing is, it's on a tiny little industrial estate. And I don't know whether I'd be able to park outside there tonight, and I don't want to risk it in case I can't. So I might just run whatever time I've got left. Run that out. And just stop wherever. So it's 2.5 hours. It's 2.5 hours up to Swaddling Court. And I've been driving nearly 3. So I'll probably just run this time out and call it a day. I'll probably just go up services again. See how it goes. Right, I've got to make a phone call now and inform my customer for tomorrow that we're going to have to do some shifting about. Right, I'm taking a punt now. I've had enough for today. So it's 4:30. I'm on the A412. I'm just jumping on. I've just come off the A14 onto the A1. It's 4:30. So traffic's gonna get murder shortly, especially on the A14 with it being 4:30. I've got just over an hour's driving left before I need a break. And I don't want to run another hour, have a break and keep going because I'm conscious of where I can park up. I mean, I know all the regular haunts on the M1 and towards the end of the A14, whichever truck stop you want to choose or services, but just due to the fact it's 4:30, it's getting dark, it's going to get busy. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I've just nipped off here to park on Brampton Up. Is it Brampton Up? And with it being 4:30, you know, it fills up quite quickly because there's not that many spaces, but with it being 4:30, I'm thinking I can get on. And then it saves me messing around later, because if I crack on now, stop somewhere, have a break, crack on a bit more, don't want to go to Swaddling Court in case I can't park outside the delivery point, I'm going to be ending up driving round in circles again round the services looking for a spot, aren't I? Because if I crack on, it's going to start being other side of 6 o'clock. So I'll go on here. Been on here a couple of times recently for some, you know, just to nip in McDonald's, but I've not parked up here overnight for quite some time. I know you've got to pay now, but last time I came on you didn't have to pay, it was free. And I think that was the same time Alconbury truck stop was a bit further up the road and you had God Manchester as well. Oh, that's somewhere that used to have strippers. God Manchester. but that's long gone. So hopefully I can just find me a spot, because even though I started at 6:45 this morning, so it's only going to be a 10-hour day, but I've not stopped. There's already trucks parked around the outside. Is that because they don't have to pay? Oh, come on mate, move over to the left a bit. I don't want fuel. Is there a car in front, something in front of it? I've got people now on this roundabout. Oh, there we go. I'm just wondering whether it's already full due to everybody being parked around the outside. Can't be at this time, surely. Oh, Jesus. See, that's a pothole, that. Where am I going? Well, at least there's space. Let's go next to this guy. Bloody hell, look at potholes here. No, I'm not. I'm going to go the other side of him because he's got his fridge running. Someone else can have this spot. We'll go over here. Bloody hell. It's ridiculous. Simple tip. When it's dark, wind your windows down when you're reversing or parking. You see a lot better. I know it's common sense, but some people trouble coming in next to me. Get out of this pothole. Been rolling out my bed. I was going to say, and I'll just jump out and open my back doors. So I'm going to I'll back up now, open my back doors because I've only got them pallets on. The other thing I've started doing, as well as opening my back doors, is opening front corners of my curtains. As long as I know it's not going to throw it down. Based on that muppet who sliced me curtains at Burton upon Trent. So if you get someone walking down the side of your vehicle from the front, rather than looking from the back, they can see that you've not got anything on worth nicking. Yeah, so basically I'm calling it a day here because I've had enough. It's only been it's going to have been a 10-hour day, but I've not stopped. I'm in a position to do that because I know what I'm doing tomorrow. But no doubt I'll get up in the morning in plenty of time, set off, and A14 will be shut or something. Because I don't have to be at Swaddling Court till 8 o'clock. Well, it opens at 8 and it's 2 hours from here. So I can kind of start at a normal driver start time, can't I? And then from there, I know what I'm doing. I've just rang that tomorrow's customer up, explained the situation. So we've decided I'm going to start at Coventry, then go up to Uttoxeter rather than starting at Uttoxeter. Right, I'll get my paperwork sorted.